nice day. Today I'm going to show you how to mount a subwoofer unit to the Mazda 6. This is a 2016 Mazda 6. It's a no Bose system. So I decided it doesn't have enough kick. So I'm going to mount in this base link that I got. You see it here, that's exactly how I'm going to mount it in the car. I need to build it before I do that. Let me tell you things you're going to need. It's good to get a wiring kit. This comes with the lugs, as you can see, that you crimp on, RCA. Also, most important is this interface, this factory interface here. You're definitely going to need this if you want to use the RCA jacks, because the problem is there are no speakers to hook this high input. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's kind of hard to see, but up here there's no speakers. Normally where they be, maybe on the Bose system it might be there. I don't know. You may not be able to see that. Right here, there's none there. So we need this unit here. So I got off by Amazon, like $30. It plugs into the existing hardware or the existing connector, and it comes out with RCA jack. So we'll go through all that. Hang tight, and let me build this base link first, and we'll go from there. Boxes here. So what you have here is the feet. You have 4 of these if you want to mount it in this position, laying it down, and then you have the hardware here to mount it to. Give you an idea. What happens is you stick it in here, stick the screw through, and then it's threaded on the bottom here, and once you screw it in, it's mounted, and that's just for this position. I'm not gonna do that. I like to have the extra room just in case. You need 4 of them if you're gonna do it this way. Only 2 of these feet if you're gonna mount it this way, and I prefer to mount it this way, so that way it gives me space if I need to put in something in the trunk. And I'll show you the position in the Mazda where it's gonna go. So just go over the contents we have here. The 4 legs to mount it this way, 4 long bolts for hardware. There's some hardware in here to mount this to. They want you to mount this to the side on a console somewhere. I probably won't do that. I'll probably use 3M, the dual lock, to mount it. That way, if I want to, I can pull it back off. I don't like putting holes in the center console. It just makes it look sloppy if you go back to sell the car and just somebody sees holes in it. It's at least with the 3M, I can get a heat gun and just pull it right off. These are your high inputs. If you had speakers in the back, I talked about earlier, you would use this for a left front and right. So probably left and right rear if you want to do that. We probably won't use that. Like I talked about, it creates noise sometimes. But these are the feet we're going to use, and they sit like this, and then that unit will sit perpendicular to that. I'll show you this too. You're probably wondering what this is. Why do you have the telephone wire? Who are you gonna call? No call nobody. And what it is, it's for the controller here. Plug it in. You're able to adjust the bass level if you want to turn it up on a song that you like. You want to feel it's a good day, windows are down, tops down, pump up the bass, sure, go for it. That's what I say. And then it gets connected to, if you can see it, I'm going sideways here. It's connected to here. And that's all this. You're going to have to run this line wherever you mount this to. So, those are the problems there. She's ready to go in the car. That's how it's going to sit. I'm not sure. No, this is how I'm going to put it. Holes. It goes one here. closer. Exactly. Drill it out. There. Show them all the center punch. Ooh. That was quick. Sheet metal. I decided I'm going to use rivets for these guys. It seems to be a better fit. They're going to go right here. So I'll rivet it in. Since it's just sheet metal, it's kind of thin sheet metal, so I don't trust the sheet metal screws. Eventually with all the vibration, they will pop out. So I'll put these in. They're easy to take out. No big deal. So just make sure they're easy to take out. I say that, but I have to get a drill bit in there. Get it out. So I may have to turn these legs around so I can unscrew it and get to it. So that's what I'll do. Longer rivets for that, so I can put them in, install that. But that's how it's gonna go. It's gonna install there, and then once that's in there, then I'll hook this, mount it. But for right now, we're gonna have to move on to wiring until I can get the other rivets. So let's put this seat up. Get this stuff out of the way. Stuff here on the floor for now, and we'll see how we're going to wire this. So first things first, we're gonna look at this here. Push these in. This will drop. Oh, I should have taken all the stuff out first, right? Would make sense. Junk. Alright, so this is also how you take out your air cleaner. See how bad this sucker is? Woo! That is bad. Wow, that's bad. Alright, I gotta get the other air cleaner. Replace it. That was bad. Going right in. Yeah, that one was really bad. So, push this puppy right back in. That's what you gotta do. I mean, make sure you pull this out. I was kind of manhandling it, but you gotta pull this up, and the whole thing actually comes out. But the reason why I wanted to take this out is because there is that. I don't know if you can see it, but in there is what we have to take this out. That's that module for the sound system. So I'm gonna run it behind here. You could take the trim off if you wanted to. Take the trim off. I think I'm gonna sneak it through here, the RCA. I mean, I could take it off and tie it in, but I don't think it's necessary. We'll see. We'll see how it's gonna go. Decided to looking at it further, take out this trim. I think the trim comes right out. Take out this piece first. Just like that. Huge harness in here. Let's see. Snake this out too as well. Alright, come on, baby. So how far are you gonna go? Everything pops in, pops out, which is crazy. That's how it should be. Let's move this out of the way. Second. I think. Now this is. There's a tiny little nut screw back here. Not really a nut screw. It's this guy. If you see it, just take it out. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's the only thing. Just comes right out. gets connected in here. It comes out. So now you have access. Get some room. We'll hook up the harness. That's basically it. I'm gonna run the RCA through here. I don't think I'm gonna take off the rest of the trim. I can sneak the RCA cord underneath unless I want to tie it to this big thing. I don't, in the future, I've done these, those wires don't really come out once you snake them in, because this is pretty tight in there. So let me grab the harness stuff and we'll go through it. Okay, so you can get these harnesses, got this one off of Amazon. Explains what it gets hooked up to. Factory amplifier stuff. So different, just like A, B, and C. The instructions hook it up. So if you want to order it, it's also called this AOEM-MAZ2 from Mazda. It's for use 2001 and newer Mazda with Bose. This is not compatible with CX, so CX9. I've seen people use this still for that. But I know it says use with Bose. This doesn't have Bose, so it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna work my way around this and get it done. As you can see here, this is basically just an interface. Tells you here left, right, rear, left, rear. I think I'm gonna hook up to the left rear. This blue here, I believe that's for the remote on the car. Remote, that's for your amp. Your amp has a remote hookup, so when you start the car, it activates the amplifier. So I'm gonna see if that works too as well. Some people say it works, some people say it doesn't. We'll see, and go from there. We're gonna take a closer look at this harness here. Gotta get in there. Oh, let me shine a light on. Use my trusty light here. Got from my father-in-law. It's very nice. Thank you very much. Can you see it? Am I moving around too much? That connector there, if you can see it. Make sure you can see it. Connector there has to be removed and connected to this guy here. And this guy has a little plug here. Just press down, pull out. I'm sure that's the same way. So I'm sorry about that. Took apart the connector. I'll move up and down so you can see it. And then I have to connect the other piece to it. So it'll be this brown one. Be connected to that somehow. You can see it. I'll move slowly here. Brown will be connected to that, and then the white one will be connected. So it's like a small interface. The flashlight on it. Ooh. There we go. That one connector gets put in there, and then the connector for the car, I'll pull it out a little bit. It's that brown one. You're not gonna be able to see it. Let me see. For the brown one, see it there? Gets connected. So I'll try to post a diagram or some way, a link how it goes. But the one connector from the harness goes in that white, and then the harness from the car goes into the brown. It's got hard to see it. It's tight spots. You can see it. Put one tie wrap around it. Should be out of the way of the glove compartment, that module. So I'll run the RCA in a different location. Questioning is this blue wire here, which came with the module. It's supposed to be for the remote, but I don't know. I'm gonna put my meter on it, see if it's true. Let's see, I think the meter there. Alright. Let's go to ground. It's this guy here. This here. Nothing on the meter. Okay, it's good. I can turn the car. Alright, turn the car. Don't want to be turned on. Okay. What is the problem? Oh. Do I have the keys? There. It's right here. That's what it is. Alright, try again. See about this blue cord here, I'm not sure about. There's a glare. I'm gonna find out about this blue cord that came with the module. Let's see here. Put my meter on it. And then put here. We got 10 volts. What was that? 10, 12. Okay. So looking at the meter, it's jumping around 11.6. I guess that's about right. So that remote works. So I'm gonna have to tie in. Oops, sorry about the glare. But tie in the remote to that. Back in the mix. Alright. Let me slow things down. Parents came home. Of course, I don't live with my parents, if you were thinking. They're visiting me. Oy. Let's get this RCA stuff. So let's figure out which one is which. Oh. Alright, which. Fix this camera right. Alright, which one's which? This left front. This guy's left front. It's left rear, so I'm gonna hook this up to the rear. Red. Like this, blah, blah, blah. I'll tie wrap this neatly for later. Hopefully I have enough. I'm gonna have to go out and get more. This is a long. Right through, come on through, come on down, come on through. Oh boy, getting all tight up here. Make a nice little knot, didn't I? Don't make a knot. That's a dumb way of doing it. Do not make a knot. This, it doesn't matter, I guess. Make a kind tells if you do right, left, but no, doesn't matter. Alright, run this through. Now, if I run these together, white and this RCA, I won't button it all down unless I have to. We'll button it down as we go. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. We'll see how long I got. So, go from here to there. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. You can see what I'm doing here. Once it's tied to this big honking thing right here. This big old guy. Take it through. I don't feel like taking off the this thing, so it's going to have to go underneath this here. And this is what I'm talking about. You can just shove it in there. It's so tight, it'll stay. But I may put meter out. Don't need this anymore. Hook up to that blue wire that we talked about earlier. The remote wire. See it? Let me get my phone here. Be sure the camera's straight. Yeah, I think that should be good enough. Alright. So we're going to do a butt connector on it. you hear weed whack in the background, it's neighbors. Sorry about that. It's a little loud. Let's see this. This on here, like this. That'd be too much. I might have to cut a little bit off. Yeah, cut a little bit of this off. Disconnect the battery so we're good. There we are, good. We're good, good. All right, at the same time, crimp this. It's crimped. Good. I just need to run the remote wire. This is gray one here. Strip it, run it. Be straight. Okay. All right. Feels like the remote. I don't think the remote needs a lot of juice. Man, this gauge seems kind of small to me. Small gauge. But we won't button everything up just in case this does not work. Won't button everything up, so. Let's take this through. Alright. Take it through here. That's good. Little butt connectors. Up to the module and the remote wire. It's this. You can see I'm probably going to tie into here. You can always snap these off when you get rid of the car. If you want to take everything with you. I'm going to sneak this underneath. You can see it, kind of hard to see, but it's a plastic piece. I'm going to sneak it underneath this guy here. I mean, it's tight enough, it's not going to expose these wires. Alright, let's go on the other side. Pull this through. Sneak this in here a little more. Underneath. Trim. That's how it goes. Just like that. Continue on. Go to the back seat. Put the stuff on the floor. Go around and back. You can just push this back. Go underneath here. I think I have enough wire. I think. So I can sneak this stuff through. Yeah. I'm going to have to use wire. It's first time for wiring. It's too small to get in there, so it's be a lot easier to fish through. Take out, get it through here. Oh yeah, not that way. Oh, here it is. Go. Goes right through. See it? Right through. What you do is end up going into your line. Oh, this wind feels good. 70 degrees out here. Beautiful. You tie these together, if you can see it, like this. Tie it onto the fish line. You don't want to get these hung up either, so tie them so it snakes through like that. You don't have to do it real tight. Oops, I got those all bundled up. Take this through, feed it through as much as I can, and bring it in. Through. Yep, here it is. You can see it come right through. I'm gonna lay it in here because there's all a bunch of space in here. There's a bunch of space. Just lay it in there, tie wrap it, whatever it takes. Line still here for the RCA and for the remotes. I'm gonna tie them in. Going along here, got tucked in. I don't think I need to take this any further. Should end this video through here. Again, on this trim in the back, I use the wire loom, well, not wire loom. This cable router to run things through. Things are not tight; it's pretty loose. So I'll tie it up, and then I'll show the video of everything done. Some more loose ends to take care of. Should be good. Got the wire in here, and down. It should be plenty to get to the sub once I mount it. I may have to. I may have to do a service loop, tie it up. You may have extra, which is good. You want to have extra. But yeah, looks good. So the amp's gonna be like right here, right in that area, right there. So not good with the camera. Not good. Wish there was a better way with the camera, but. Yeah, it's perfect. Remote, RCA, right in here. Next will be, say big, take up this trim. Alright, oh bye. Alright, let's see. Okay, trim is up. This end here. Same thing in the back. That's a nut. Yep, there's a nut back here. Take it off, unscrew it. Come on. Oh, come on. Not that long of a bolt. I know. Okay, now. That's weird. Okay. Oops. It's out. It's out, it's out. This whole thing's out. There's the nut here I'm talking about. This is a panel to get to the fuse. If you want to get to the fuse box. And it goes right back in. Just like that. Fuse are there. Now you can hook up your power to there. But I don't suggest that you should hook up directly to the fuse box there. You should hook it up directly to the battery. So that's what we're going to do, but here's the tricky part. Trying to get to the engine bay without drilling. I don't want to be drilling nothing. I hate drilling stuff to the engine bay. I hate it. So I'm going to go in the engine bay, take a look, and see what access I have. So I was going to show you guys how I ran the power wire for the Mazda. I ran the power wire. There was a boot underneath the driver's side dash. Boot looks like, kind of looks like that. Has a huge harness running through. Not huge. It's not. I think the boot's bigger than the harness. And then it has these two smaller holes in it. What I end up doing is taking a flat blade screwdriver and going through this hole here. I'll show you on the side. It's the boot going through. This is the firewall here. This is the firewall on this, but on the side view here, it's the firewall. And I'm taking the flat blade screwdriver and going into this hole at this angle, this way, poke through this rubber grommet or rubber boot, whatever you want to call it, in that direction. And finally, when I got that through, it went through neatly, no problems. And I can show you what I did with the screwdriver afterwards. I put the screwdriver here, the handle, and I end up wrapping the wire with electrical tape that way and just poke it through again. And I capture the wire on this end and run it to the battery. Very simple. So once you look underneath the driver's side dash, you'll see that boot and these two holes, and I end up using this upper hole to poke it through. So that's it. Careful. See if I can unplug the battery. Alright. Battery's on this side. Oh man, how'd I get in there? That's weird. That probably was me. Tech tip: don't leave the old air filter in there. It looks stupid. Beautiful day out here to do this. Beautiful day. Alright. The battery's right there. See the battery? So I'm going to have to unplug the battery. And that's what I'm doing. Next battery. Because we're taking this a little further. Oh, that's this camera. It's not the best. Oh, I gotta get to that guy. Ooh, that's gonna stink. Oh, I can get to it. Here we go. Take this off. What else do I gotta take off? That's good. Disconnect the power. Get off this side. Let's jump right back on there, isn't it? Alright, let's put it down here. We can get jumped. Okay, let's disconnect the battery. We'll hook up everything else. That I cut this short and lost a little bit of daylight, but I think you'll be able to see it. Brought the power wire through. Went through a grommet. It's kind of hard to see, but I'll do a diagram of it. Put a fuse, inline fuse here. Make sure here, and I put also this wire protected wire loom. Make sure that it doesn't get damaged in any way. Tied it into the positive here. I have not hooked it up yet. Just do an overview of what I've gone through so far. Ran the power down along here, took the track out, went underneath here, and through here you can see underneath this trim here, out the back, come out of here, and I already tied the power in here. So from here on out, I gotta figure stuff out, tie it up, make it look nice.